All right, folks, we are back on stage. Our friend Andrew from Namco Bandai was, I think, maybe eaten by a Ninetales or something, but we're back.
That's right. We survived.
Yeah, we're still here. So we're going to talk about a couple more Namco Bandai titles in the works. What's the first one that we're going to look at?
Dragon Ball Z for Kinect, so kind of switch into a whole different anime franchise, but definitely one of the best of all time. Almost 30 years in the making. But this is the first time we're actually bringing the Dragon Ball Z universe to Kinect, so it's exclusive for Xbox 360 Kinect. One of the great things about this, if you've been at E3 or even for fans who might have been at Anime Expo last week, is the fact that you really get to assume the role of these characters, and that's something that the fans, they cherish these characters, but there's nothing more satisfying than pretending to be Goku and busting out a Kamehameha using the Kinect. Not do you just go like this and it makes it happen. You got to do the whole motion and all the force to make it happen, and it's fantastic.
Just make sure not to accidentally throw a real Kamehameha at your TV screen.
Yeah, that would probably ruin your game experience, and your neighbors might not not like it.
Be careful there.
We've got over 50 playable characters in the game, including actually we just announced at Comic-Con a playable character for the first time in any DBZ game. We have Bardock Super Saiyan, and again, some people might be like, "What the heck did I just say?" But like the fans out there be like, "Oh wow, that's awesome."
Oh, they'll know.
Yeah. And we also announced that we've got a anime exclusively debuting in the game in the US for the first time, which is the episode of Bardock. This is something that released in Japan, but has never actually made it stateside, and this is the first time it's actually going to be officially subtitled in English, and it's going to be inside the game as a kind of bonus content for the fans.
Oh yeah. Any idea how to unlock that? Or
well, no. It's the beauty of it is right in the menu. It's just like literally go like let's click X and watch an anime.
You don't have to beat the entire game on insane difficulty mode and collect all the coins.
Nope. It's meant to be enjoyed, and definitely wanted to bring that for the fans. But again, the beauty of Kinect 2 is that you can now experience this world in first person, which is something very unique compared to a lot of the other Dragon Ball Z games. All the great characters, all the authentic moves, over 100 different moves that you can pull off, from the franchise.
So we might have a shot of our player over there on the screen.
Brandon.
As you can tell, he's throwing some real punches around there, with what appears to be a half-eaten hamburger behind him on that table. Hopefully he doesn't get distracted and go grab that hamburger.
Well, actually in the Dragon Ball Z universe, because the characters consume so much power, they actually do need to eat quite a bit.
I know Goku gets very hungry.
Yes.
And when that family eats, they make a mess.
Yes. So he may have to leech that burger before the game's done.
You never know. It's warm out too, a little humid.
I can see Brandon is trying to charge up. He's playing the character Piccolo right now. He's about to do maybe the special beam cannon. There it is. Bam!
Oh, nice.
And the effects of all the moves are again completely authentic. He just did a whooping and won the round.
All right, great. Let's see. So we've got some questions coming in from Twitter. Georgina Perez is wondering, will the Dragon Ball GT storyline be in this game?
So this follows the entire Dragon Ball Z storyline.
Okay, so it's a little earlier than GT.
Yeah. So you can play the entire saga in this game in story mode. There's also a score attack mode, which is more of your kind of one-on-one quick battles with enemies, but you can definitely progress through the game through the entire storyline of Dragon Ball Z.
All right, let's see here. Let's see. Guys, just remember, if you want to send us any questions, the account is @GameSpot. Tweet at me, and I would be glad to answer those. Or, I'm not going to answer those questions. I'm going to ask those questions.
Sure.
If I do answer them, they will be very erroneously, and nobody wants that. So, can you give me a sense of just how physically demanding this game is in terms of the controls that it requires from you?
Well, like I said before, I mean, we've got, all the real authentic moves that each character is known for. And what's great with the beauty of Kinect is that you really have to pull off those stances and those moves. And, I think, to be fair, a lot of the fans out there, when we first kind of announced this game, there's definitely some skepticism out there. There's always, tracking issues, or like this game, my room's got lava lamps in the background, and
right.
Kinect freaks out. Is this really gonna hold hold water? But what's amazing is at E3 and even at Anime Expo, fans who really play the game, they really got a lot of fun out of it. They really loved it. They're like, I'm going to buy this game. This might even get me to buy a Kinect. So I mean, they're really impressed with the way the game plays and the tracking. So
all right, let's see here. Sly Cooper FTW 24/7 continues to ask about the idea of character creation. Are you only playing as story characters, or do you get to make your own?
There is no actual create a character. One of the things that I know there's definitely fans out there that would love to have that feature, but at the same time, there's already so many great characters, in the Dragon Ball Z universe, and to again play along the storyline that already has kind of been written. It'd be kind of weird if you just trounced into town as somebody that who are you,
Right, exactly.
But when it does come to characters, and like I said, over 50 playable are in the game. But we also have, using the Kinect, a QR code feature.
Okay.
So the development team has actually created unique QR codes that when you hold them up to the Kinect scanner, it scans it and will actually instantly unlock characters and even power-ups in the game. So what we're planning to do is release some of these out through the community, obviously maybe even include some inside the game. So another way for fans to get more of the content and use the power of the Kinect.
We have numerous people asking about the idea of doing fusion dances in this game.
So there is actually, there are actually fusion characters. We haven't really completely said how you access those, but I can definitely say that there's some fusion characters.
Okay. So we've got Dragon Ball Z for Kinect right here, but we also have another Dragon Ball Z game that you guys brought by, right?
That is correct. Yep, it's something we also just announced at Comic-Con, and I think we'll probably take a look at that next. And I mean, I know he's trying to bust. Oh, there he did.
Oh,
he busted out the Kamehameha before the segment was over, but. Again, this is coming out actually October 9th on Xbox 360 for Kinect.
Okay.
And then I think we'll now switch gears to Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD Collection.
All right, guys, in the room over there, if we can.
Do a little tee up.
All right, so we're actually going to take a look at the HD Collection in just a moment. But before we do that, we're going to check in with the show floor real quick, and then we'll be back with some HD Dragon Ball goodness. Stay tuned.